Hey guys, what's up? It's MatchPoint here, and in today's video, I'm going to be giving you 5 beginner tips and tricks for Rainbow Six Siege. So if you do find this video useful, consider dropping a like on the video. And if there are any topics that you would like me to cover next, make sure to comment them down below so I know you're interested. If you do end up having any questions about the video, or me myself, feel free to ask me them when I'm live on Twitch on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. Also, the Discord is another great place to do that, and there will be links down below. Starting out as a beginner in Rainbow Six can be hard, but I'm going to be giving you these tips and tricks to make it a little bit easier for you. If you are new around here, welcome, and I hope you enjoy the video, so let's get on into it. Now, the first trick that I'm going to be giving you is going to be starting operators for Siege. Now, if you are new to the game or you're going to be a beginner, you're not quite sure on which operators you should be buying straight away or you should be getting so that you can learn the game and the mechanics of the game quickly. Now, there is a balance here, as you don't want to be sending yourself into the deep end straight away with a complicated operator who's got a lot of depth to it, which is why I'm going to be giving you 4 operators, 2 for defense, 2 for attack, that I would recommend you to be picking so that you can pick them up quite easily and begin to learn the game. Now, for defense, I'm going to recommend you to pick Rook and Jaeger. The reason why I've chose these is because Rook is going to give you a bit of a feel of the anchoring style of gameplay for the defenders, and as well his ability is fairly simple. You simply place it down, pick up the armor and you're good to go. Not too complicated there. Jaeger is a fantastic roamer and is going to get you used to that roaming aspect of Siege, and you can simply drop his utility on the site and move to the roaming. And these 2 operators are both really strong as well. And then for attacking, I would suggest you to play Sledge or Ash. Now, the reason why I've picked Sledge is because he is going to have a simple ability, and as well he also has that fragging aspect to him with the frag grenades and his strong weapon. He's a great soft breacher, and as well, if you want to dive into him later on, you can also go into that vertical play aspect with Sledge. And then Ash is a perfect entry fragger for you, has a very simple ability, will get you used to that fragging aspect of Siege, and overall a fantastic operator here to pick up as a beginner. The next tip that I'm going to be giving you is going to be never plant on a hatch. If you are to go ahead and plant the diffuser on a hatch that is going to be a soft hatch, so it hasn't been reinforced, if you plant that on a diffuser, all that needs to happen is somebody just has to break that hatch. When they end up breaking that hatch, the defenders will win that round, as it technically has been diffused as it drops to the ground, and you can do this yourself by accidentally shotgunning it open, or the defenders can very easily do that with an impact grenade or shotgun it open themselves. The next tip that I'm going to be giving you is going to be for the 3 main areas of improvement. Now, when starting out in Siege, the 3 main areas that you do want to be focusing on are going to be mechanics, map knowledge and game sense. The mechanics simply will consist of aiming, that type of stuff. For your map knowledge, it is going to consist of knowing your way around the maps, knowing the different callouts, and then for the game sense, it's simply going to be knowing where you should be in the round. And as well for that, picking up experience from different situations. Map knowledge is going to be really important when you are starting out as a beginner in Siege, as it is going to help you to know your way around the map and know where you should be in that round. It's essentially going to guide you around the map for that round, as you're going to be able to tell what rooms the defenders are in, where the roamers are going to be rotating to, and overall it's really going to help to improve your performance. As well, if you can begin to pick up the mechanics quite easily and quickly, it's really going to help you to excel and quicker than other people, as you're going to be able to manage the controls, manage the aiming technique quite early on. The next tip that I'm going to be giving you is going to be taking advantage of T-Hunt. Now, this is kind of going to follow on from the previous tip, and if you do want to begin to pick up a little bit of game sense and mostly your mechanics here, T-Hunt is going to be definitely the way to go. You're able to hop in, practice your aim against bots and AIs, and it is going to help you to improve that area. On top of that, custom games are also huge for learning your map knowledge, and if you do need a method, the best method in Siege for learning map knowledge, I have covered a guide on that, and there will be a card in the top right if you do need it. The final tip that I'm going to be giving you is going to be in regards to unranked versus ranked. Now, as a beginner in Siege, heading into ranked isn't going to be the very first thing that you are going to be doing. What you are going to be doing if you are in unranked, which is what I would recommend hopping into when you can, when you've got a feel for the game, is in unranked you should be testing out different strategies. Unranked is for you to learn the core basics of the game and get a feel for the game. Then I'd recommend heading into ranked when you understand the core concept of the game, which is where you can test out different strategies for different maps and begin to learn the meta for ranked. Don't be too afraid to hop into ranked, as your rank isn't going to define you as a player at all. It's all about how you're going to be performing in game, and if you're playing more and more ranked, you're going to improve quite quickly as a player. Those are the 5 tips for beginners that I'd recommend you to use in Siege. If you have any beginner tips that you would recommend to other players, be sure to let me know and others down in the comments below. And if you do require any more tips, whether it is ones for operator guides, or you are simply looking for Steel Wave tips and tricks, I have covered them on the channel, and there will be an end screen at the very end of the video with those guides. And that is going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you have all enjoyed. If you did, or you found this video useful, then make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe for more tips and tricks like this. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.